Alrighty, you guys, let's get this started. Let me turn my music down. I do have my AirPods in while I'm filming this, but that is because my number one op, the bar next door, is open, so I just do not want to hear music, the bass. I'm sorry if you can. That's just something I'm gonna have to try and fix in post-production. But I cannot listen to that while I try to do this because I will be filled with primal rage. Anyways, if you're new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Maddie. If you have never met me before, welcome to my little corner of the internet. I hope you stick around. In this video, we are doing my mid-summer, but not quite because it's not really midsummer yet, but the middle of the year. So it's my mid-year reset. This is going to be my Q2 recap and then mid-year reset and just a review of my goals, essentially what this is. This is my mid-year check-in to see how I am doing on my goals that I set for myself in the new year, which you can view earlier on this channel. I'm really proud of myself. I actually threw out the idea at the beginning of this year that this is something I wanted to do and like actually just periodically check in with myself each quarter of the year. So that's what we're doing. And we're also giving my apartment a massive deep clean. Actually, I need to shut that door. About to do this last time too. You can totally see all of my shit. Actually, as of the time I'm filming this, I've already completed the apartment deep clean. My apartment was quite literally just that atrocious that I needed to film that first before I could even think about filming this half of the video, even though this was gonna be first. It's whatever. Much like in my Q2, I did do an apartment deep clean at the end. So if you're looking for some motivation to get your own place cleaned up, there will be a montage of me cleaning this apartment at the end of this video for you to enjoy, play while you clean, or just, you know, hang out and watch, whatever you like to do when you watch my videos, I don't care. However, I am toying with the notion of doing an apartment update series because everything that I'm hiding behind that door that's just sitting in my living room is quite literally just stuff I need to have organizing bins for. Like, I need to get some more organization stuff for this apartment. There are things that I'm looking at finally being able to buy for my apartment because, as you know, I am now in a bit of a better financial situation, praise the gods. So the wheels are turning. Like, I'm actually like, oh, I can consider picking the apartment design series back up. Like, we can actually start doing something with this place because I financially can think about it now. So stay tuned because that may be something we do in the second half of 2026. Grab a snack, grab a drink, pop a squat. If you had goals for this year and you have been periodically checking in and seeing how you are doing with your New Year's goals, share down below if anybody else is also kind of keeping on track with what they're doing because y'all, once again, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good that I have stuck with most of these. I did just rewatch my Q2 video and like make notes on like what I was doing and what I wanted to continue doing in Q2. Also, really quick, I just want to shout out these two products that I'm wearing because I don't know if you can tell, but I actually like tried to look somewhat decent for this video. I really just put on a little bit of like sheer coverage glowy foundation. It was the e.l.f. Halo Glow, like the smallest bit, just a little bit to kind of even out my skin tone, like a little bit of concealer because wow, I was really tired today in the gym, you guys. It was something. And then I have this e.l.f. liquid blush on. This is the first time I'm trying this out, so if I look fucking crazy, I don't care. I'm seeing what I like. It's the Sheer For It Blush Tint in Blush. It is the pink one. It looks really neon in the packaging, but I feel like it honestly gives me this like sunburnt kind of vibe that I'm honestly here for, you guys, because oh my gosh, I am living for this beach era that I'm having right now. If you didn't see my last vlog, it was a series of beach days in my life. I've been going to the beach. We're not doing that this weekend, we're doing this, but more beach days are on the horizon, you guys. And then on my lips, I just got this yesterday at Ulta, the Tatcha Kissu Lip Mask. I've just been really loving like jelly stuff that keeps me moisturized. It's summer. I want to look like dewy and moisturized and hydrated, you know? All right, so here's a recap of my 2026 goals that I set for myself at the beginning of the year. So my first one was more muscle. I wanted to see more muscle in 2026, as I put it. I wanted to keep bulking in the gym. I wanted to keep building muscle. Y'all, you already know what I'm gonna say. I've been doing that. Let's see, a couple updates. I know I told you guys in a previous vlog, I squatted 189 pounds. I have not tried to go higher than that. I know my gym friends really want me to shoot for 200 though, so that's gonna happen eventually. That'll happen eventually. I'm not even gonna leave room for doubt with that one. They've been a really good encouragement to just stop doubting myself because that's why it's taken me so long to hit some of these milestones in the gym, just because I know I doubt myself and I don't fully believe that I could lift more, but I could. Because I've been seeing crazy progress, y'all. I was leg pressing 320 pounds this morning. And I was doing 10 rep sets. Like, we do not skip leg day in this house. We do not skip leg day in this house. I do have another update for this one. I did actually just switch my gym program. I was doing a more like full body push-pull day. I wasn't doing dedicated upper and lower body days. There was a little bit of a mix in both. I did switch that this week. I will say I've been wanting to see more progress in my upper body. That will happen in Q3 because we switched programs to accommodate for that. So yay. The next goal was to take better care of my health, specifically getting enough protein, eating whole foods, drinking enough water, and going to bed by 8:30. All right. So as far as protein goes, I will say I'm probably still doing a decent job of that. I did notice myself trying to get better with it in the last few weeks. Really just sometimes I let myself buy the RTD protein shake or the protein bar on the shelf. Is it like my ideal way of getting protein? No, but sometimes it is just the most accessible and affordable option that I'm just gonna eat the protein bar. I would love it if I was able to just get all of my protein from like the Whole Foods, but like, yeah, I just work full time. So that's just not entirely feasible. So it's fine. I don't care. So I'm gonna allow myself the protein shake or the protein bar. As long as I'm not predominantly relying on those for my protein, I think I'm doing good. Once again, doing the best with what I can in this economy. So something new that I am trying to introduce into my diet, however, is more fruit to try and offset my sweet tooth. Y'all, it's just so bad. And quite literally, it's always been like this. Like ever since I was a kid, I've just had a massive sweet tooth. I love cookies and ice cream, and I have just been wanting to eat nothing else. So something I did when I ordered groceries is I ordered some fruit, fresh fruit and some frozen fruit. I just need to like have something that's a little better for me that can also curb my sweet tooth without it being like, you know, a tub of ice cream. Because you guys, I can put away ice cream like nobody's business. It's really embarrassing, but that's on growing up as a kid with a emotional dependency on food, as I'm starting to call it or realize it as. If I was in middle school and I had a bad day, I came home and I just wanted a Twinkie, man. Like that's just genuinely how I grew up. I guess I didn't get a lot of emotional support in my household. I don't fucking know. There's something there. Whew. Maybe I'll write that one down for my next therapy session. I don't know. I would say when it comes to nutrition in my diet, if I can scale back on the like artificially sweet shit and like pull back on the sugar intake a little bit, I would say that's an improvement in Q3. So we're gunning for that in Q3 because I know it's interfering with my sleep schedule, which I am still stumbling on. I'm still stumbling on this one, you guys. I have not been going to bed at 8:30. I've been going to bed at like 10:30, you guys. I'm just still struggling to get in bed on time, and it's literally just because I need to stop scrolling. I need to stop watching videos on YouTube until 10. I have an alarm that is literally set to go off at 7 p.m. and it literally says, get ready for bed. It is my signal that the night is starting to go into the later hours. Whatever I'm doing, if I'm watching something, if I'm writing, working on something, excuse me, whatever I'm doing, I need to put it away and I need to like go and start washing my face and doing my skincare. I need to go and brush my teeth. I just ignore that every night. I just slide it off, just keep doing whatever it is I'm doing. I just am not practicing discipline, I guess. I think that's literally all it boils down to. I just have to have the willpower to actually stop what I'm doing. Yeah, not too thrilled to report to y'all about that one, but I'm gonna be transparent. Yeah, I have not been getting enough sleep. And it is starting to affect like other goals. Like I get really tired in the morning now when I have to get up and go to the gym. It's been like taking it out of me to get up early to go to the gym. And I know that if I just went to bed on time, that would not be a problem. So I'm gonna tell myself again, that is something we have to work on in Q3. But like I am so determined to get this down in Q3. Like if anybody's got a hack for this, I think it really all just boils down to willpower. But like if anybody's got a hack, please put it down below, okay? Because like sometimes I just cannot divert my attention from whatever it is I'm doing, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's 9:45. And then the last one is I wanted to be better about drinking water. Guys, I actually hit that one. I pretty much exclusively drink water at this point. Yeah, outside of getting like a 4-pack of ginger beer for myself on the weekends, because that's my NA of choice. I've just been exclusively drinking water because quite literally anything else is too expensive. You could not get me to spend $10 on a 12-pack of Diet Coke. Like it's just not gonna happen. Absolutely not. I don't want to put that in my body anyways. So you know what? Hell yeah, we did that. All right, we're staying hydrated. So yeah, that pretty much sums up taking better care of my health. Still just doing the best that I can. And we're gonna try and get better. If I have to start like setting off multiple alarms in my apartment at like 7 p.m., I'll do it. The next one is more of just an update because at the beginning of the year, I was doing Gymshark 66, which was the whole like commit to 3 habits for 66 days. Obviously, that did not follow me into Q2, except for being sober. I am, in fact, still sober to this day. As of right now that I'm filming this, I am 162 days sober. I have made it almost the first half of the year with no alcohol. I said it last time, honestly, that's f***ing sick. That's really cool of me. Really am proud of myself for just how long I've been able to go without it. I just haven't needed it. Still sober, have no reason to quit anytime soon. I'm still trying to see how long I can go. I mean, we're already halfway there. I may as well just see if I can go a year. Why not? So, yeah, 160 days, no alcohol. I'm proud of myself for that. Yeah, that's just something I never thought I would be doing. I didn't think, yeah. Cool. The next goal that I ended up actually just taking out entirely in Q2 was my self-curriculum goal. I dropped that one in Q2 and I still have no interest in picking it up actually. That just might be one that doesn't follow me throughout the year if I'm being quite honest. It's just not something that I have felt called to pick back up, but that's like totally fine. Again, the whole point of these videos are to check in with my goals and see if there are any that still resonate with me and any that still don't. Yeah, still doesn't resonate with me. If I'm being quite honest, summer is just not the time to stay inside and be teaching myself things. I want to be outside playing in the ocean. And again, that was also because of my next goal, which was to work on growing my YouTube channel and putting more time and energy into uploading regularly on YouTube. And guys, we are doing the damn thing. Oh my God. At that point in time when I had filmed my Q2 reset video, I had only like started uploading weekly for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been 2 or 3 months now. Look at that. We're doing it, guys. See? Damn. See? Sometimes you just gotta be like, no, bitch, you can do it. You're just not committing yourself like you know you should. So that was the ultimatum that I gave myself at the start of Q2. I said, you know what? You do in fact have the time in your life to devote to this like you want to. So maybe you should actually start doing that. And I did. I started uploading every week. I just quite literally devote all of my free time just on filming and editing something and getting something up every week just for the sake of consistency and getting better and faster with my editing so that it does eventually, hopefully, take less time because it's a muscle. I've been growing it. I've been practicing with it every week. So I'm gonna give myself flowers for this one too. I am really proud of myself because this is usually the one that I fall flat on my face on and just don't keep up with. And I have actually been taking it seriously. And I hope it's showing in what I'm uploading. I hope you guys are enjoying all these little vlogs. They are just mostly video diaries because quite literally sometimes all I can do is just pick up and film whatever it is I'm doing at the moment. But I hope it's been at least enjoyable to watch. And if there is anything you guys want me to film, if there's anything like specific you want me to like do a video on, like please let me know. The suggestion box is always open. And the next one was decentering romance, focusing on community and friendships. Bro, you could not pull me back into that dating pool. Oh my God. I have absolutely no desire to date. And that's actually something I'll give myself flowers for as well, because being someone who is just so romantically inclined and always wanting to be in a relationship, in a unit with somebody else, it's actually so nice for once to just be like, actually, no, I'm so fine without that. I don't want that. In fact, my sister actually asked me last week if anybody had like caught my eye, and I was like, God, no. I've been enjoying my time by myself. I have been loving my hobbies, my interests, chasing my own fucking dreams. That's actually something I was talking about with my therapist yesterday. But I've more just been interested in myself. I am more interested in myself and the person that I am and the person that I'm becoming, and quite literally the life that I'm building for myself. Honestly, that's what all of this is. It is me, myself, and I do not give a flying f about having somebody else trying to essentially be a roadblock for this, if I'm being quite honest. That's something that I realized yesterday in therapy. A lot of the last few years has just been roadblock after roadblock in the form of romantic relationship, and a lot of me putting my priorities and what I want and who I really feel like I am on the back burner, or changing it and trying to make it less for whoever the I was pursuing or in a relationship with at the time. Holy bleeding Christ, that will never be me again. No, you either learn to ride this fucking wave with me or you're gonna drown. Because I ain't jumping ship for anybody no more. Never again. Never again. And the other half of that was to focus on community and friendships, since I am no longer focusing on like romantic relationships and dating. I want to say I'm still struggling with this one. I thought I had a volunteer opportunity lined up that was supposed to happen within this last quarter, and I like realized today when I was rewatching that video, I never heard back from them. So I need to look into that because I've been so busy, it totally slipped my mind, if I'm being quite honest. I've been working more, so it's made it a little bit harder for me to get out of the house. I'm usually just dead when I get home. Also coupled with doing YouTube every week, I literally said it in the last video. It's like the college trifecta. You can either have good grades, a great social life, and a good sleep schedule, but you can't have all three at once. And I just feel like my social life is just the one that I keep putting on the back burner right now, because that's just what you gotta do sometimes. Like I made a video called The Boring Era. I'm in the boring era right now. And I mean, it's not that I'm not being social. If anything, I'm using what few social interactions and outings that I have as opportunities for videos, because you guys went to the beach with me and my sister and my friend Amber. You watched us celebrate Beltane. Oh my god, that video actually did so well. I'm so glad so many of y'all liked it, because it was really fun. It was really fun to film. So I think, you know, as Q3 and Q4, which are my favorite times of the year, because those are my favorite seasons of the year, expect more fun little seasonal vlogs. I've been really enjoying the like seasonal vlogs and the ones that allow me to get out and really appreciate nature and the changing of the season. So yeah, that's the update on friendships and community. That's just one that I feel like I want to do better at, but it is one that is just kind of suffering as a result of everything else I'm trying to do. And hopefully as the year progresses and, you know, like there's more holidays and things to do, you know, we'll still be getting out and being social, you know. And then actually, I did this in the last video. We're gonna do it in this video. I went through my vision board with y'all, and I actually just wanted to pop it back out one more time and, you know, just show you again, because one, it's fucking beautiful. I love how it came out. I love collage art still. I have not really made any collage art in the past quarter, but I would like to change that. But this was my vision board that I made at the beginning of the year. I actually wanted to pull this out because I put New York on here, and this is what I'm saying when I talk about art magic, you guys. This is what I'm saying. Art can literally be magic. Like, I put a picture of New York City on here because I know at the time my sister and I had kind of been like ruminating on the idea of the possibility of going to New York. I really want to go back to New York. I love New York City. I've said it before on this channel. I have a whole ass other vlog on this channel from when I went to New York in 2024. And y'all, I literally had no idea. Like, I put this on here as more of like a, like, I'm manifesting this really hard. Like, I would really like to go back to New York this year. And lo and behold, I'm not even kidding you guys, like literally 2 or 3 weeks ago, the opportunity presented itself and I jumped on it. I'm gonna be going to New York City this fall to see Knocked Loose on my birthday. Yo, and you know what's even crazier? Like, it just really grills the psycho-spiritual cheese for me. Literally my last vlog of my last trip to New York was to see Knocked Loose. We're going back to see Knocked Loose again. It's just so funny that they're the reason that I keep getting pulled back. If it is just me, it'll probably be more like a one-night trip, but if it is a one-night solo birthday trip to my favorite city to see one of my favorite bands, you know what? That sounds like a really good way to turn 31. Because I'm turning 31 this year, you guys. 30 has been one hell of a year though, if I could be quite honest. Your 30s, yeah, your 30s really are that bitch, you guys. Really excited about that. It's just so funny. That was just something that I realized I put on my vision board without really like having a plan of how I was gonna do that or like any reason to go, and now I do. That's really cool. So hey, put it on your vision board, you guys. It doesn't matter. It can be the most outlandish thing. Put it on your vision board, because you never know, because vision boards are magical. Put strength training on there, still doing that. I got books on here. Yeah, y'all, I'm not reading. I really need to stop watching YouTube videos late at night. I think the time that I spend in my evening watching YouTube videos and scrolling on my phone would be much better used reading. It's just a matter of finding like books that I want to read. Like, actually no, so here's the thing. Okay, I was literally about to say that I have not read anything this year because I don't have anything to read this year, and I need to go and find something to read this year. Okay, I think I need to actually read something that's on my bookshelf, because I did clear off my bookshelf. I got rid of a handful of books that I wasn't like touching or that I just didn't need anymore. Like, I don't know why I had them still, but I forgot I bought these at the start of the year, and I need to just actually read something. I would like to just say I read a book. I don't need to be this picky about what that first book is. So this one I actually got for literally $5 at Brian's bookstore. It is called Sex, Drugs, and Cocoa Puffs by Chuck Klosterman. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. The only reason I bought this book is, well, one, I saw the title and the cover and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But then I saw, where is it? Ah, yes, this. I'm actually gonna like content warning this. You're about to see dried blood. Please skip ahead. Skip ahead like 10 seconds if you don't want to see that. But I saw this In the book, it is literally just a dried blood stain with a note that says, I'm in line to get a $13 tattoo while reading this. My finger won't stop bleeding, but I'm trying to play it cool. My finger hurts. If you wrote that in this book by any chance and you ever say this, thank you. You encouraged me to spend $5 on what will probably be a really good book, honestly. It's got great reviews on the back. I mentioned owning this now to someone and they said, yeah, that's a really great book. Also, somebody put one of those like embossments on here. It says like from the library of, I won't say the full name, but her name is Bianca. I don't know if that's who was bleeding on this book or if Bianca is someone totally different, but yeah, this book had a lot of character. So I think I'm actually going to try and read this quarter. I would like to read this. And then the last thing on my vision board that I talked about was my filofax here. I put a picture of a filofax because I do in fact have a filofax and I have been gushing about it in videos periodically on this channel. Yeah, I still love this thing, you guys. In fact, I actually just kind of revamped the way that I want to use this as being more than just a planner. I want this to also be a bit of like a mini commonplace. I have just been mostly using this as a planner. I have my gratitude logs that I'm still doing. I'm still writing down one thing that I'm grateful for every day. I have been keeping up with my one line a day, you guys. I wrote, let me see, this folds out. I have the entire first half of this year. I have been keeping up with this and I'm really proud of myself for that because that's gonna look so cool when it's filled up. I also have still been keeping track of all the tarot cards I pull every day when I do pull them. I love to write things down. I wanna write things down. I'm kind of just using this as like my brain dump. This is my brain. I also have all of my, in this little pouch, I have all of my K-pop photo cards, you guys. I think I'm gonna get some like holders or something and try to like use these in my filofax, you know, like as like little like dividers or bookmarks, but like, y'all, we've got a boy paper collection going. First in my bloodline. First in my bloodline. Very proud of myself for that one. Anyways, so if you're 18, hit that subscribe button, okay? Hit me up. Yeah, so that's pretty much, oh no, actually, I just have more to talk to you guys about. Wow, this is incredible. I actually have a finances update for you guys. In the last quarter update, I actually skipped over finances. I said we were not even gonna talk about that because the economy is atrocious. It's still atrocious. It's continuing to slide downhill. I'm trying to hold on as best as I can in the midst of all this, but somehow in the midst of all that, praise Hermes, my finances actually got better because I did actually get my annual raise at my job and they actually gave me a substantial enough raise that it has actually made a difference in my finances in the last month, you guys. I've been able to pay all of my bills, make sure the roof is still over my head, feed myself, and somehow still have money left to do things with, which is why I've been able to buy AT's albums. And you guys, GH5, it's coming out in 12 days. I am less than 2 weeks out from a new AT's album. It looks delicious. I'm going to inject it into my bloodstream on the gods. I like, oh my God, they dropped the album teaser. I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind when I get my hands on that album. I'm about to have such a good summer. So things are looking up still looking ahead with a lot of positivity. So with that being said, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get off of here and I'm actually gonna hand it over to the Maddie from 2 or 3 days ago because I filmed all of the cleaning footage before I filmed this segment. So this is a little bit out of order. We're gonna time travel into the earlier half of this week when I cleaned this apartment. I think there's gonna be a closet clean out video coming up. I wanted to include that in this video, but it was just gonna be too much. So stay tuned, there may be a closet clean out video coming up as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy watching me clean my apartment. If you had any goals for this year that you are still sticking with, or maybe you had some that you are changing or swapping out or dropping altogether, leave it down below. Let's give each other a mid-year update and see how we're all doing. We are halfway through 2026. How the f are we halfway through 2026? This is actually why I'm so glad I am filming and uploading regularly because these are quite literally little diary entries for me. Like this way I am never gonna forget what the hell I did this year because honestly, like time really be passing that fast. I just forget. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Thank you so much if you stuck around till this point in the video and listened to me yap incessantly about everything I've been doing this year. I feel like I somehow just had so much to say to you guys still, even though I have been showing you weekly what I'm doing with my life, but it's just really been, it's been that kind of year. It's been a really good year. I just feel like I said, part of it I think is just turning 30. Your 30s are really just that bitch. And I've just been due for a really good year, I think, and I'm really trying to make the most of it. So I hope you're also trying to make the most of this year as well. In spite of everything happening in the collective, your personal dreams and aspirations do still matter, because if you give up on yourself and your life and what you want to achieve, that is just one step towards giving up on the world as a whole. So please do not give up on yourself. Please keep fighting for yourself and for the world around you and for your community. And let's just make the second half of 2026 as good as we fucking can. I love you guys. Wow. And stick around and I will see you on my next video. Bye! All right, you guys, this is the segment where I clean my apartment. We're gonna deep clean the out of this place. I have literally like recycling sitting here that I need to take out. I need to clean these floors. I need to wipe down my counters. I need to clean the grease traps in my stove. I need to clean my bathroom. There's just so much. There's so much going on. Y'all, I've been freaking the out over ATs like all week. I'm sorry, this is just how it's gonna be. They've just been dropping promo photo after promo photo. I guess I should say concept photo. They're calling them concept photos. They've just been dropping photo after photo for this new album. I am going crazy. I might throw up, I don't know, but today, clean this fucking apartment. So let's go. You know what? This sponge that I was like, oh, this is at the end of its life, we're gonna make sure it dies today. I forgot my little taxidermy rat lost his fake ear. I'm gonna have to glue that back on later.